Hello and welcome in everybody to another edition of the Midwest Sports Cards. This is your host Keith and I'm here today to go through some vintage Topps baseball. We have three rack packs here. We have the 1990 Topps baseball rack pack where we'll be looking for the Ken Griffey Jr. Specifically the 1991 Topps rack pack of baseball. This is Chipper Jones, rookie. And this is the 1992 Topps Baseball Rack Pack. And the Mike Mussina is the top rookie in that section. Obviously, we have stars and whatnot, other cards that could be in there. Obviously, Nolan Ryan's are really good. Don Mattingly as well. So we are going to see what we can get into in these relic packs. These did not have bubble gum in them. The thing that I like to do is look on the pack for where they were marked. This one does not have one, however. This 1991 Topps. How many of you remember KB Toys? $1.79. And look at this, everybody. 1, 2, 3 basic packs. So this would be the equivalent of a fat pack today. Something that you would get in a fat pack, I'm presuming. Look at that, $1.79, and you say, yeah, $1.79. That's because they were massively produced. And this is the 1992. Look at this, Hills. How many of you remember Hills Department Store? $1.38, 1992 Topps. And so we will start out with the 1990. Kind of go through this here. I enjoy doing this. I have a lot of old vintage packs that we'll go through, that we'll open up. If I can figure out how to get this thing open here, we will. So, okay. I'm going to go ahead and pull out all of the packs, and then we'll go through them one by one here and see. Ooh, I seen a Mariner and I got excited. Seen the Mariner and I got excited, but it was not Ken Griffey Jr. So let me get these here without destroying them. This card stock is not very good, very flimsy, as you can see. This is the way they made them back in the old days, I guess you could say. Back when, look at that. I mean, this card stock is just, it's trash. Not very good at all. I mean, if you got any of these cards in Gem 10 condition, let me tell you, you have done well. So let's see. Felix Jose, Darren Jackson, Lance Johnson, Stan Melinda, Danny Cox, and there's a Ryan Sandberg All-Star. I love Ryan Sandberg. I'm going to go ahead and sleeve that one up. These cards pretty much don't have much value today. And you got to be very careful when you're putting them in because, like I said, you damage those corners. This card stock is not very high quality. I will take that anyways. I like Ryan Sandberg. Chris Spire, if you don't know my Cubs story, my first video that I ever created and put on here has a story about the Cubs. Greg Maddox, go check it out. If you like this content, please like and subscribe. Howard Johnson, good player in his right. Louis Meadows, and there is a guy that I collect, Eric Davis, Cincinnati Reds fan all the way. Grew up on the Big Red Machine. Eric Davis All-Star, so not big hitters yet. We're looking for that Ken Griffey Jr., and I see something in here. This is a relic. This can't be an actual Don Russ, but this, I think, is a Don Russ. Nope, 1989. This looked like the old Don Russ from behind, but it's not. This is a Wade Boggs All-Star card. That's how they used to do the All-Stars. I know in 1980 they just put like one strip across the top to say they're an All-Star. They didn't have like a separate card. This is a separate card. 1990 Topps Wade Boggs. Wade Boggs will have his own card also in this set. So this is kind of like an insert from back in the day. 1989 All-Star Game commemorative set. So it's a set within the set. So this is what they looked like back in the day. So kind of neat to go back and look at those things. So Henry Cotto and Greg Jeffries there with the Gold Cup. Had a lot of potential coming up. Never did realize that. David Cohn, really good pitcher. We have some problems over here on this one. You can see Tim Burke, so that's not worth anything anyways. Scott Fletcher, Frank Tanana, Greg Brock, Don Slott, Gary Gaetti, really good player. Darrell Evans, Matt Noakes, decent little player. Tony Phillips, Greg Harris. And again, not really worth much to speak of unless you get that Ken Griffey Jr., Mike Heath, Ken Oberfeld, Alan Trammell, Dennis Lamp, John Cerruti, Mickey Hatcher, and there's a Bobby Bonilla. Bobby Bonilla is still getting paid. He is still relevant. He is still getting paid by the New York Mets. Very good job on his part by negotiating that contract. Cal Ripken. Now this is what I'm talking about. Cal Ripken was an all-star if you didn't know. So he would have one of those same cards that Wade Boggs has. And this would be just his base card, I guess you would call it these days. And you can see the centering on that is horrible. As this is something that Topps has struggled with for decades now. But nonetheless, pretty good card. The corners do look really nice on it, and I don't see any whitening on those at all. So, nice little card. We'll look that up and see if my man Cal Ripken has any value at all. Jeff Reardon, Rob Dibble, Junior Ortiz, Paul O'Neill, Shane Raleigh, Billy Ripken, that's Cal's brother, Tim Laudner. Now, Billy Ripken in 1989 had a error card in the Flair set. So, yeah, you can look that up. It said something bad on the end of his bat. So here's our hits. Cal Ripken regular card, Wade Boggs all-star card, Eric Davis all-star card, Ryan Sandberg all-star card. So nothing really to speak of there, I don't think. Again, I will check those out and do a double check on that. But now, the 1991 Topps Baseball from KB Toys, $1.79. We're going to get this open, and again, I'll open all 3 packs, set it off so we can go through them all together. If I can get these out here. Again, these are not very high quality cardstock, so you have to be really careful taking them out, setting them off. Now, one thing about the 91 Topps, it's the 40th anniversary of Topps, so they don't do it up. They didn't do it up quite like they're doing up this year for the Topps anniversary. We'll keep that on there so we don't see the top card. But in this one, we are looking for the Chipper Jones rookie card. I'm not sure what that goes for. I might add that in. And there's a Ryan Sandberg right off the bat. Record breaker. Great second baseman. One of the greatest in the history. I know I'll get some argument there. There's a record breaker. Cal Ripken Jr. I have no idea what those go for. Probably $1, if that. Shane Andrews, Felix Jose. Again, we're looking for the Ken Griffey Jr. I like the Don Mattingly in this card. I have one, and man, I'm telling you, it would look sweet. And I think I'm going to send it into HGA. I think it would look really nice. I don't believe it has much value necessarily, but it just looks good. And there's an Owen Ryan record breaker. I was watching some of his highlights on YouTube last night, actually, his 5th no-hitter, where he became the only man to have 5 no-hitters. It's a really good watch. Vin Scully called that game. It was in Houston, so good watch. Todd Hundley, Lou Piniella, Sweet Lou, Bob Welch, All-Star. This is what the All-Star cards look like this year. Billy Doran, Ernie Whitt, Mike Stanton, David Wells. He actually had some good years, particularly with the Yankees, that I'm not a Yankees fan. Xavier Hernandez, Jeffrey Leonard, that guy, Oscar, Mike, Tony Castillo, Brett Saberhagen. Now, Brett Saberhagen, I'll put that off to the side. Really good pitcher. Had some good years. Kind of fizzled out, but... And there's the Wild Thing. Huh. There he is. Mitch Williams himself. I remember him quite well. Todd Stoudemire, Mike Moore, Kevin Gross, Shumpert, Steve Sachs. So we're getting down to it here. There's Timmy Rock Reigns. It's a Hall of Famer. So I'll set this one off to the side. Timmy Rock Reigns, Hall of Famer. Swinging that bat so hard, it looks like it's bent. I don't know. Maybe it had cork in it. They didn't do steroids. Before steroids, there was cork. Unless you're Sammy Sosa, then you do both. Michael Lacoste. I'm not slamming Sammy. Relax. I like him. Jose Oquendo, really good player. Rick Sutcliffe, come on. Couple more cards here. Jack Savage, Paul Molitor. Paul Molitor is a Hall of Famer. I do believe. No real big hits in that one. Again, Brett Saberhagen, Timmy Rock Reigns. I think the most one that I like out of this one is the Nolan Ryan Record Breaker. Iron Man is a good card, and of course Ryan Sandberg, but the top hit for me is the Nolan Ryan. Okay, moving on. Now we have the 1992 Topps from Hills, $1.38. My cousin worked at Hills back in the day where the starting lineups got real popular. And he was the inside guy. People lined up for those things. So this one here, Mike Mussina, the Nolan Ryan card here is a pretty valuable card. And it looks like we have something there. Let's see. And they put checklists in here. This is before they started making checklists that has the checklist on the back and actually a player card on the front. This is what you got. And it was a waste of card for me. I was never really a set builder. I had friends that did that, but I never really did get into that. These are backwards. That's why. So, let's see what we got here. Steve Farr, Greg Vaughn, Tony La Russa, Scott Radinsky, Brent Maine, Donald Harris, Randy Reddy, Kenley Downs, Dave Johnson, Jerry Brown, Willie Wilson, and what do we have here? Kelly Gruber, looking all stylish there. Richard Rowland, Omar Oliveras, Juan Samuel. We need that Mussina, and there's that checklist. It's just a checklist. Nobody on it, no artwork. Joe McGrain, Jeff King. You know what? I don't know if they put the gold on these like they did in the basketball. Maybe they did. I don't know. And there's an Ozzie Guillen. Ozzie Guillen was a good player. I don't know if he has any value. I'll check it out. And Rob Dibble, Mr. Rob Dibble. Great pitcher for my Cincinnati Reds. Won the World Series in 1990. The last hurrah, hurrah for us. Danny Darwin, Keith Mitchell, another checklist. And here we have something. Match the stats. We got 2 of them. So Topps have always done this. Wow, 3 of them. I don't think they all 3 came in different packages. Maybe 1 did, but I think these 2. So, I don't know. It's just a little fun game. Topps has always done that. I don't know if those have any value or not unscratched. Obviously, you can't redeem them, I don't believe. But Topps has always done a really good job of putting some neat little stuff in there. I think they got... today, they have the Home Run Derby Challenge. This is one of them that I got, the Yordan Alvarez. So basically, you scratch this off. You pick the date that you think he's going to hit a home run. If he does hit a home run, then you're going to win a prize. You can be in the grand prize drawing to win a trip to the Home Run Derby. That would be really cool to win. But that's the Topps newest thing here in 2021. Cito Gaston. There's that Kelly. And we haven't even hit any good veterans. Learned Merced. There it is. Just starting to slam this opening here. And we get the Mike Mussina rookie card. And it looks really good also. I'll slide this right in here. It looks really good also. The centering looks pretty good on it. Looks like a really nice rookie card. And there's the back. Very decorative. Looks square on the back also. This is definitely one that I'm going to consider sending in and see what we can get. Wow. Nice card. Good hit. Had been sitting in a pack ever since 1992. So a long time. So it has been protected. There's a Randy Johnson. That's a nice card. This is not his rookie year, obviously, but one of his early years, obviously. Yeah, it's his third-year card. Really nice. Nice centering on those. Oh. If I don't drop it, my goodness. Sorry about that. Amateur hour, everybody. It's not easy opening up cards with the camera in front of your face, let me tell you. Felix Furman, I'm happy. Junior Felix, Bobby Cox, great manager, and Joe Bover. Okay, so just kind of going through the hits, and let me kind of straighten this out here. See if I can't do that. The big hits came out of the 92 with the Mr. Musina rookie card. I enjoyed that. The Randy Johnson. So I think the 92 Topps really produced for us. The Ozzie Guillen. The 91 really was kind of a dud. Didn't hit really anything. A couple of record breakers, few here. But did get a haul. Timmy Rock Reigns. We did not hit the Ken Griffey Jr. In the 90, we did get a regular Cal Ripken, a Wade Boggs All-Star, Eric Davis, and a Ryan Sandberg All-Star. That's a different All-Star. Yeah, that's a 1989. This is a 90. I just figured that out. I put an 89 in there. It's different. Anyways, so I will leave you with this beautiful card right here. Mike Musina, 1992 Topps, rookie card. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you like this content, you want to see more old cards and new cards broke open, and you like the conversation, like and subscribe to this channel. Hit that bell. Leave a comment. Tell me what you want to hear or see, and I will try to get it on. Thank you very much, and I will see you next time.